Okay, you gotta admit this lighting is pretty epic right now. Today is embarkation day. I am in Long Beach, so welcome back to All Aboard with Joe. Today I'm getting on the Carnival Firenze, and if you didn't know, Carnival took over Costa Cruises as owners. I think, well, maybe it wasn't that long ago, or maybe it was, I don't know. But basically, the Costa Firenze was what it used to be called because it was a Costa Cruises ship, so it was an Italian ship. And now Carnival decided to do a kind of what, they're known for their fun ships. So they're doing the fun Italian style makeover. So I'm really excited to get on board. I haven't really done a newish Carnival ship in quite some time. And as you guys know, I'm a little bit hard on Carnival because it definitely is not my cup of tea, specifically because of the quality of things. However, I know that their new ships, in this one in particular, is supposed to be like a fun little makeover. So I'm really excited to take you along with me. And as I said, I'm in Long Beach. I'm staying in the Hotel Maya. I actually released a room tour. This is a great pre-cruise hotel. So if you're going to be sailing out of Long Beach, definitely check out Hotel Maya. Not a sponsor, but they are very, very much of a cool hotel for pre and post cruises out of Long Beach. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is not a sponsor, but this is the coolest. It's not a case, but it's like an attachment to the back of my iPhone. This is from Moft, and it's by far one of my coolest accessories when I travel, just because it can also go horizontal, but I'm not going to do it because it's magnetic and my hands are full. But isn't that the coolest device or attachment, accessory? I love it. Okay, I got my bags packed, and I'm about to head out, but I wanted to show you something. This room was $1,000. Holy moly. Okay, bye Hotel Maya. I'm gonna go down and wait for my bus. So I'm waiting for the Sprinter van. Apparently Hotel Maya has their own little van. It's not like a big shuttle service, so that's really nice. So there should only be a few of us in the actual shuttle. But I realize now I'm gonna get there a little too early, so hopefully they'll let me on. My check-in's not till 11:30 and the pickup's at 10, so that means we're going to get there in like 20 minutes, but the wait shouldn't be that long. Maybe I can squeeze through if they aren't super busy. We'll see. Here we go. We are boarding. It is very early. It's 10:45, so it's going to be nice and early. People are pushing, getting really bossy, which is just so weird to me. Like, you're on vacation, just relax. But people are crazy.
Everybody has to have their own boarding pass in their own hand.
There she is, Carnival Firenze. We are boarding. It is a beautiful day in Long Beach. So the rooms aren't ready till 1:30, so I'm probably gonna go up to the Lido deck, get some food, maybe a beer, and kick off this vacation. All right, let's do it. We are officially on board.
Right here, babe. I think we have to go up. Or is it on 3?
Well, as you might know, you have to do the muster station, so I'm gonna go do that now. I have to go up to the casino, which is amazing because I'm gonna be spending a lot of money in the casino, hopefully winning a lot of money. But I'm going to C4 now and getting the muster out of the way. So let's do that. So here's our first look at the casino. Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna be in here tonight doing some gambling. Hopefully win the jackpot. I have a theory. That on the first night or two is the best time to play because I think that's when they want jackpots to happen so that people get all excited. Just a theory. It's a nice casino. Oh, Buffalo. Yep, I'll be playing that too. So I know I already touched on this, but the amount of people pushing, like Diamond members pushing people to like get on board was really pathetic. Like it's really just the state of our, I don't know. The way people treat people is insane, especially when they're like elite. I mean, it's Carnival, like, relax. But they think they're so entitled. It's freaking wild. All right, here are my mustard people. Let's get this over with. Easy, all done. Now I can go grab a drink. I say this every time, but the key to staying in shape on a cruise is to walk. I understand some people don't have good knees, stuff like that, but if you can walk, walk. You'll burn so many calories. Like, I'm carrying my bag right now, so it's super heavy, but I never gain weight on a cruise because I walk everywhere. Never take an elevator. Whew. Let's go, baby. Let's check out this. Oh, they're cleaning the pool? What is going on here? They're painting it. That's not good. That means it's not gonna be ready. Bummer. Looks like one of the pools will be down. Yeah, so the fact that that pool is being painted, there's no way it could be dry and filled for the rest of this week. So that's kind of crappy, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna let it get me down, but definitely not ideal. This definitely looks a lot nicer than the other Carnival ships. This reminds me when I was on Costa. This literally has the same layout as Costa. I mean, it's the same ship. They didn't change much. Definitely has that Italian feel in the decor. But yeah, this is exactly what I remember when I was on Costa. Just beautiful layout. Kind of a small pool, especially if this is, I gotta find out if there's more pools. Looks nice though. Guys, this is gonna be a wild week on Carnival Firenze. I always forget how wild Carnival cruises are until I get on the ship. Like, I'm sitting here at one of the bars. I actually don't know the name of it. I forgot to look at the name when I walked in. But just the way people are coming up to the bar and slamming shots. I had this one guy come up. He got 3 Patron shots and 2 beers. And I was thinking to myself, oh, he's probably picking them up for people, right? He slams all 3 tequila shots within a minute. Chugs a beer and then walks away with a beer. Just wild. All right, boys and girls, my room is ready. They were actually ready 20 minutes early, so good job, Carnival team. Pretty much what I do, I think most people do, is they unpack their stuff. I've got a lot of equipment. I've got my camera, which is like my workhorse for photography and videography. Of course, I'm shooting on my DJI Osmo Pocket, which I love because it's so light. Got tripods, accessories. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that all away, and then I'm gonna do my suitcase next. Now I noticed they didn't provide me a luggage, what do they call that? Like a luggage blanket, basically to put the luggage on. So I'm gonna have to do it from the ground because I don't wanna like dirty up the comforter. But yeah, overall the room is pretty clean, so that's a good start. I am gonna do a room tour, but I typically do a room tour midway or the end of the trip because I like to kind of get a feel for the room because, you know, if you go in the room the first time, it's like, you know, you really don't know. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention, this is an interior suite. I did that on purpose. I find that a lot of people, especially solo travelers, want to know what an inside room's like. I'm one of those weirdos, I guess, that doesn't care about a window. I mean, obviously I love a balcony, but I'm not one of those people that gets claustrophobic. In fact, I sleep really well because it's so dark in here. But yeah, so I will do a room tour, don't you worry. But yeah, so I'm gonna continue this embarkation. I don't know what I'm doing next. I actually gotta look at the calendar of events. I don't have any special dinner plans. I only booked the steakhouse and the teppanyaki. So far, I might book something else, but those are the next 2 days. For some reason, I book them back to back, which I don't remember doing that, but okay. So I'm either going to do the main dining or I might just do the buffet. I'll probably do the main dining because I like to kind of do the whole experience. But yeah, so let me unpack. So I know I already said this, and I'm not trying to like, what's the term, beat a dead horse, but I'm genuinely shocked how chaotic the cruisers are today. I mean, I've had people literally start yelling at staff over them not having Diet Coke at the bar. Now, I understand you go on a cruise ship, you're on vacation, you expect, you paid a lot of money maybe, and you want to enjoy your vacation. But to be upset and yell at a staff member who literally has no control over the inventory, such as the Diet Coke, is insane to me. So it always puts me in a bad mood because I almost want to tell these people, I'm like, what are you expecting? Like, I don't think it's wrong for me to say, like, you're overreacting. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. So it's currently 2:30. I decided to get a little snack before dinner because I'm not going to go to dinner until like 6. I just got like an Italian sausage, a little bit of Caesar salad, and like a chickpea salad. I try not to have too much carbohydrates because it's so easy to get overwhelmed, like pizza, burgers. Don't get me wrong, I love pizza and burgers, but you can't eat that every day. I mean, you can, but... And like I said before, I walk everywhere and I go to the gym every morning to kind of like offset the amount of food and drink. I haven't had any alcohol yet. Pretty proud of myself, but I'm just gonna have a little bit of this and then hopefully have a healthy-ish dinner tonight. And if there's not a lot of people at my table, if I'm sitting by myself, I'll bring you along, but I can't guarantee that. We're still at Long Beach. We haven't left yet. I think I think the sail away is in about an hour. Maybe I'll get a beer then, or like champagne or something. Yeah.
Once again, welcome aboard.
Our cruise director's talking.
Be safe.
He just said
Have fun.
3:45.
See you later.
So,
It's your cruise director Felipe speaking to
Felipe.
you from the ceiling.
Stop talking.
And jump.
Okay. So you said 3:45, which is in about hour 15. We're gonna have to sail away. Got a little bit of a dinner update. So I got a call from customer service and they asked me if I would be nice enough to change my reservation from the teppanyaki to a couple days early today, because apparently there's a large birthday group that needed one extra seat and they didn't have it. So I was the person they needed to boot out. So they asked me if I was nice enough to do that. So instead of going to the main dining hall, I am actually going to be going to the teppanyaki tonight, which I'm totally okay with to do. I'm happy to help out a family if they're celebrating a birthday. I know it looks like I'm very casual dressed right now, but I just want to point something out. Carnival has gotten so ridiculously lax, more than ever, with their dress code. And even though I normally would never wear a t-shirt to dinner, teppanyaki is really nothing special. It's just hibachi, sitting around a hibachi grill, getting smelly. And honestly, I didn't want to smell up any of my shirts just in case I decide to wear it again, like at the end of the cruise. Usually sometimes I'll double dip in a shirt just because I wear them just for the evening. But yeah, so there's some people wearing political shirts. There's people wearing graphic tees with swears on them. It's really bad. And honestly, I kind of wish Carnival would crack down, but I'm not going to complain about it too much. But yeah, I'm wearing some of my favorite boots here, very clean cut. I've got some clean pants, no rips, stuff like that. I'm wearing my favorite Rolex. This is literally my favorite thing. I wear it all the time. I'm wearing a beanie because it gets a little cold in some of the areas around the ship, and we're going to go to dinner, and you're going to come along with me. If I can't film in there, maybe I'll try to do some B-roll clips with my phone, but I will do my best to share with you the teppanyaki experience. Let's go. Good morning, guys. I know this was supposed to be the embarkation day video, but this is the next day. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film last night because I'm an idiot and I forgot to charge my Osmo Pocket. And I didn't get any videos because I got really distracted with the people next to me. I ended up just having a good chit chat with them, but I did get some photos on my camera. So it was a fantastic evening at the teppanyaki. It was really, 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 really good food. But I'm going to tell you what I ate. So the evening started off, everyone got the same thing. It was kind of like an appetizer. There was the teppanyaki white shrimp, there was pork belly yakitori, spicy tuna on the rocks, and miso soup and a kabuki salad. And the menu, it says miso soup or kabuki salad, but they gave us both. I'm not really sure why. So for the entree, I haven't had fish in a while, so I decided to go with the combination of filet mignon and teriyaki salmon. Both were fantastic. And the fried rice, I know fried rice is kind of pretty basic when it comes to where you eat it at an Asian restaurant, but this was super buttery and super garlicky. It was really nice. I actually went back for seconds, and that's not something I typically do. Our chef named Abram, if you've ever been to a hibachi grill, they're usually very energetic and fun. This guy was really adorable. Like, that's all I can say is he was giggling all the time, but he was making these funny jokes and everyone was having a good time. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable if you're not really a social person, you're a little shy, because a lot of times the chefs will kind of pick on you, not in a manner that's like, you know, not in a bad way. They just like, they try to get you interacting with them. But this guy was like pretty good where he didn't interact too much, but enough where it was a lot of fun and we all had a good time. So yeah, this is the end of the embarkation video. I know this is a little bit odd because it's the next day and I'm telling you about last night, but I was so tired last night. I just went right to bed after dinner. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm not jet lagged. It's only a 2-hour difference, but I just needed to go to bed. So I'm sitting here in one of the bars, one of my favorite bars to work from, and editing this video, and I'm going to go out to Cabo San Lucas today. That is the end of the video. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Of course, hit the like button to support the channel, and leave a comment if you have ever been on or would like to be on the Carnival Firenze. So far, I'm having a really good time. It's only day 2. But I really like the venue. The staff has been very friendly, and honestly, if it wasn't for some of the guests being rude, I think this would be a 10 out of 10 so far. But maybe check back in with me in my future videos, because maybe I'll do a recap and tell you really what I thought at the end of this. As always, guys, have a great day. Happy cruising. I'll see you later. Peace.